as to make a given impression. When the war broke out, I was only in grade 3. But the news came during recess time, we had to go home. I don't know why, but I felt, I cried. I was only grade 3, I didn't know why I cried. Maybe I was crying for my brothers, who I think was going to be recruited from the army, for the army. But no, they were also too young. But anyway, that's about me. I want to say something about my husband, Mr. Dominador Ricarte. Dominador Ricarte was a grandson of a revolutionary leader, the General Artemio Ricarte, and his remains is buried somewhere here, near here. So at the Mr. Ricarte entered the government service in Malacanang as a clerk stenographer. He had the rare distinction of serving both General MacArthur and then Lieutenant Colonel Eisenhower as his stenographer. And then he had once the rare experience of riding in MacArthur's car alone and not beside the driver. For what reason, he was able to tell me. But that was the only thing he told me about the war. Serving there in MacArthur and Eisenhower. And on December 2, 1941, only a few days before the war, maybe at the prodding of these superiors, he was inducted in the Philippine Army Quartermaster Service. So then he, I don't know, he did not tell me anything about Bataan or Corregidor, except that they reached Capas through Corregidor. Maybe they were evacuated in Corregidor, and when Corregidor surrendered or fell, they went to Capas by transport. By then, his grandfather, General Ricarte, was brought home by the Japanese military administration. But even learning about his grandson being incarcerated in Capas, he did nothing for his early release in spite of the protest of his relatives. And my husband told me, even if he did, I would not have approved of it. That means to say that these two relations were at odds. They were on the opposite side of the war. So one cannot really give leniency to the younger Ricarte, and the young Ricarte could not accept also the leniency from an enemy. I think in the parlance nowadays, that would have meant walang iwanan. Well, as I said, Ricarte was a clerk stenographer serving Eisenhower and MacArthur. Well, he went to Corregidor, maybe with the officers. I don't know. He never told me anything about Bataan or the war. I don't know why. He did not want to speak about it. But I cried for these people who served our country in Bataan. I cried. And I prepared myself. Even now, I cry for the military people who died in Mindanao, who died in war against each other, our own countrymen. though we should not be enemies. But anyway, for the happy things is, I met Mr. Ricarte in the mid-60s. He was then a widower. Well, I took the risk of marrying him in spite of his age difference between us. There was 17 years. And in spite of the fact that he had friends in college. But anyway, I took the risk. And ever since then, it has been a rewarding life for me. And that reward is still continuing because of PBAW, the Veterans Hospital, and of course membership in AXLAI. When I first applied for benefits in PBAW, then in Roseros, after filing my application for his benefits, I went there 6 months after, following up, hoping that we could now have the pension. But, you know, as it was then, I'm thinking of then, government service, the application was still there where the receiving clerk received it. But now, I take pride in the efficient, prompt, and real courteous service of PBAW. I also admire the Veterans Hospital for improving their service. When I first went there years ago, there was a long line of outpatients, and you have to go there very early to get a number. But now, the line, it's still a long line, but the line goes fast, and you are waiting in an air-conditioned room. How do you like that? I qualified to be a member of AXLAI. Same service, but now, lesser dividends. It's not their fault. It's due to central bank's regulations that they cannot give that much dividend. And I think it's for the safety of the organization. These are the continuing rewards that Mr. Dominador Ricarte left his family. And I see some Girl Scouts and some young people here. And when I think of patriotism, it is not merely dying for the country. It is doing the right thing for your country. It's simple, very simple. The Boy Scouts say, be prepared. Okay, be prepared to do what you can do for the good of your country. And to school children, they recite the oath, I will obey the rules of my school. Simple. Obey the rules of your school, and you will be a very good citizen later on. So, what is patriotism? It is not really dying from doing the right thing for your country, making it a better place for the future generation. Probably also you have the same hopes for your country. all of us. But let us do our duty. Let us do our best. Thank you.